and a very good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us for our final show this Monday. It's been a brilliant old day, I tell you what. We've had loads of fun with everything that's been going on. And of course, already today, we've had your wake-up call. We've also brought you those brand new goodies, the iris folding collection, which I just absolutely loved. And of course, during Monday Makers, we are going to bring you, well, a little bit of everything. Some fantastic demonstrations coming from our Debbie over the course of the show, and some really, really brilliant deals for you as well. We've got the return of the Autumn Blessings collection. It's the full collection, and a lot of you seeming very interested about that when we previewed it on our wake-up call a little bit earlier on. That is back. Also during this show, we have got possibly one of the best Monday mega deals that I've seen in a long while. That I'll show you in just a few moments time. But on top of that, we've got your Centura Pearl coming up. We've also got the best price we've ever seen on the Sharon Callis Flower Fairies collection as well. And this week is our Week of Wonders. Week of Wonders. It's 5 days of launches every day and 5 days of double points on all of your orders as well. So everything that you pop into your basket over the course of this show, you're going to get double points on, and that will be the case right up until the end of play on Friday, because it is your Week of Wonders. And joining me over the course of the next couple of hours with all of the fun and frolics, as per usual, is my TV wife, Debbie Robinson, and she's going to show you some little samples from the Autumn Blessings collection. Yeah,
I'm really excited about this because don't ask me how I've managed to escape this collection, but I've never played with it before.
I've only ever had it once before.
Have you on it? Yeah, so we're newbies to this one then, Ben. So I'm really looking forward to this one. The Autumn Blessings, gorgeous collection. That autumnal feel, but some really beautiful pieces in here that I think you can take out and use in many multiple ways. So again, I'm just going to show you a few samples of the kind of things from the massive folders. Wow, absolutely beautiful. You've got stencils in here, embossing folders in here. You've got stamps in there as well, and dies. There's so much gorgeousness to this collection that I can't wait to get started with this one. But that's not all, Ben.
Oh no!
Because you did mention those flower fairies.
Best price ever.
Best price ever, Ben. Absolutely, it's the best price ever, and the most gorgeous collection of the flower fairies, just based around the florals, based around the fairies, and bringing the flowers and the fairies together to create these beautiful images and beautiful cards. They're absolutely stunning. Two things that she does really well, our lovely Sharon, is the flowers and also a gorgeous imagery work that she does when she brings our stamps to us as well. So we've got those on the show, and then we've got the fabulous Christmas Large Edgeable words, which again just say exactly what you want them to say. The warm winter wishes, Ben, absolutely at this time of year. I've picked up the same one. What a silly bully. Oh dear. But again, just showing you actually maybe the same word, but showing you two different ways that you can use them.
Absolutely.
So these are absolutely fabulous. They're great big statement piece, these dies, and very, very easy to use. And because they're an edgeable factor, you can have them going anywhere you want on your card. Simply cut them out, simply double them up. There's loads and tons of different ways that you can use them, which we're hoping to go through in this show today. Are you all ready, Ben?
Am I ready? I'm always ready. I'm like a coiled spring over this side of the studio, Debbie. And very excited for this show, and very excited as well because it is my Fake Friday today, of course. So final show of the week from me. Who else is excited to be here? Well, Melanie Duron from sunny California is. Georgianne Curley says hi, Ben and Debbie from Clearwater, Florida. It's already Tuesday in Australia because Sarah Brown's saying, hello everyone, cold morning here in Melbourne, Australia, 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. Susie's on the socials for us today. Hey Susie. Teresa's with us from Long Island, New York. Marisol is in from Brooklyn, New York. Brownie's Craft says, hello Ben and Debbie and all the rest of the crafty world who's watching. Love from a wet Shropshire this evening. Pammy's in again from Central New York. Mary Pat 1000 is in from sunny Montana. Terry Anderson's in from Ohio, Diana's in from Idaho, Adriana's in from Texas, and Sue McGuire is in from London. Now, there's someone else. That was a little skip, wasn't it? There's someone else who is in with us on this show, and I get very excited when we have guests on the show. On Monday Makers, we more often than not have a guest who we like to crown as a craft ambassador, somebody perhaps who's been watching us for a while and perhaps hasn't joined us on a show. Someone perhaps who has been watching us for a while, has been on a few shows and kind of wants to jump on and show us why they love Crafters TV so much. For whatever reason, that's why we have our craft ambassador on Monday Makers. And today, I'm delighted to say that we are heading off to Edinburgh and we are joined by the lovely Lynn Jones. Lynn, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
It's great to have you here with us, and both Debbie and I are hugely excited because yours is a name that we see quite a lot on social media. You're always sort of interacting, I know certainly with me and I think with Debbie as well, but this is your first time with us on the channel, isn't it?
It is. I've never had the chance. I've never really had the time. So yeah, this is fantastic to actually finally have a chance to come on and say hi properly.
Well, we're going to be coming back and speaking to you throughout the show. Just before we move on, I know Debbie's desperate to say hello as well, so let's get Debbie in so she can say a quick hello.
Yeah, hello. It's nice to put a face to that name, and it's so lovely. And you happen to be in one of my favourite places in the world. Edinburgh is such a beautiful, beautiful place. So I'm really chuffed to bits that you've come and joined us on the show. It's always lovely to literally see people that we see regularly and we comment regularly and join in regularly. It's so lovely to actually put that lovely, beautiful face of yours to the name, and for you to share all your lovely makes with us as well today. So I am over excited. Sorry I couldn't have a chat with you before the show, just for getting busy ready for the show, but I'm so glad you're on the show with us, and I hope you enjoy it that much that you'll come back on maybe future ones, craft along and all those kind of things.
Absolutely, I can't wait to do a craft along.
Already! Well, Lynn, we will come back to you and we'll have a good chat with you right throughout the show as well. That is the lovely Lynn, who is our craft ambassador on the show today. I did have a chance to chat with Lynn before the show for about 10 minutes. Just goes to show who does all the hard work here. This guy. Right, one thing I want to do, and I want to do this straight from the top, and we don't normally do this. Hiya! We don't normally do this at this point, but I've pulled rank here a little bit. Normally we introduce you to the Monday mega deal about halfway through the show, that kind of thing. It's always a great deal, right, the Monday mega deal. Live for only 24 hours. But today's Monday mega deal. Deal. Is going to absolutely knock your socks off. This is a 7-piece collection from the Caring Thoughts Sarah Signature and Garden Party that we can't believe the price on this. The bundle itself is worth £82.93 or over $102. Look at the saving you're making and look at the price, all right? So it's under £20, it's $24, and let's just show you, okay? So the vellum pad that you're going to get is $24.99 or $29.95. Look at the price that you're paying on screen. Already, that's your value for money, isn't it, really? So you're getting an absolute great deal straight in if we were just going to give you this beautiful vellum pad, which is amazing. But on top of all of that, we're going to give you cards and envelopes. 50. They're worth £10 each, $13. You're also going to get ribbon.
Actually, that's beautiful ribbon as well. Gorgeous organza ribbon. And I'm just thinking, I said 50, didn't I? But really, it's 100 because you're getting your 5x7s and your 4x6s.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that's a great deal, right?
Already. Oh.
Stamps.
My.
£8, $10. So you've got all of your different sentiments in there, your little invites, invited. You've got your party, birthday, celebrate. You've got your and your st and your urds and all of your numbers. I know they're called ordinals. I just do that to be difficult. So that's amazing. On top of all of that, we're also going to give you, from the Garden Party collection, your Ornate lace dies, which are fantastic.
Wow, wow, wow. Already again, another value. You're talking, what, £10 for that, maybe more?
Right. That's
Yeah,
£19,
absolutely.
$24. You've got to think to yourself, that's it now, haven't you? We're also throwing in your Time for Tea from the Garden Party, which is that die and stamp set with the beautiful teapot, the cake, the teacup, the spoon, everything that you would particularly want at your garden party. A 7-piece set, well, it's more than 7 pieces if you count all of the individual elements that you get with that, for £19 or $24. Is that, or is that not, possibly one of the best Monday mega deals we've ever done?
When we went, we were talking at the beginning of the shows, and I said to him, "Oh, let me have a look at Monday Mega Deal. Let me see it in it. Let me see a visual, because sometimes you see pictures, it's not enough." And I had to see it visual, and my mouth was literally on the floor. Couldn't believe the deal. Could not believe what you're getting in that deal, and then couldn't believe the price. This is probably one of the best Monday Mega Deals we've ever done. It's fabulous. It really, truly is. The value alone is nuts. It's off the charts. It's out the ballpark.
It's that bum.com.
Bum what?
The what?
Bum what?
Bum?
Bum?
No,
Bum?
no.
Bum?
No.
Bum?
No.
Bum.com.
No, the bomb.com, as Sarah would say.
Bum.com.
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 But bear in mind, this deal will not hang around. We've only got it at that price for 24 hours, so you need to be super, super swift. Let's give you some other details on other deals that we have on the show. Your Autumn Blessings collection with 70 elements, 96 sheets of your paper as well. That, by the way, if you're shopping with us in the US, is half price shipping for you too. So again, everyone's making a saving of $43.85 or $65.25. Then if you're within Club Inspire, of course, you can take off your discount. If you're platinum, it's £75.99, $88.76. Still double points as part of our Week of Wonders. But a really, really great deal on that tonight. And of course, once you've got that, you've opened up your half price shipping cart for everything else that you're going to pop into your basket. And then we've got that Flower Fairies collection as well. 87 elements and 90 sheets of your paper included in there as well for doing all of your floral elements. That again is the best price we've done it for, so do not miss out. It is £83.93 or £100.48. Platinum members £67.14 or $80.38. Again, double points on that collection. And then, I mean, we've got some really beautiful Centura Pearl collections for you currently. This is the Christmas cardstock collection, where you're going to get 60 sheets of your beautiful Christmassy colours. You've got your cherry in there, your mint green, you've got your solar gold, your beautiful blues in there as well. 30% saving, and that price is amazing. £13.40 or $23.48 if you are a platinum member, and double points as well. Talking of Crimble, 41 days to go, is it, to Crimble?
Oh, no, it's
40 days. Is it the 15th today? Yeah, 40 days to go. 40 days till Christmas.
Oh no.
It is creeping up. We've got the Christmas large word edgeable dies. These are fantastic. And again, nice big size dies, which are going to just cut you the most beautiful winter Christmas time sentiments in all of your card projects. Part of it, of course, stays in your project, and then you've got the top part of your die, which is going to pop out, give you that edgeable effect. And there's so much detail in these, as you can see once again. I love the sentiments on these. Things like warm winter wishes with those cascading snowflakes. You've got your season's greetings as well, with all of the Christmas decorations and baubles. Then you've got your Silent Night, which looks like a bit of a Bethlehem scene going on there. And then you've also got your Peace on Earth as well. 4 dies in total in that bundle. And the price on that tonight, £24 or $28 if you're platinum. And as I say, double points on all of your orders over the course of this week and beyond. As always, we are live and interactive this Monday evening. Anything you want to ask us, anything you want to throw our way. Maybe you want to say hello to our craft ambassador, Lynn, who will be back with us a little bit later on. You can do. Facebook, YouTube, say hello, ask a question. Send a general comment. We'll read them out. Well, most of them anyway. And let's get on over to our Debbie, who's going to show us through these Christmas large word edgibles.
And they are large, they're very large, they're very big, they say what they want to say. Well, they say what you want to say at Christmas, which is something quick and easy for me, Ben. This is what I want when I'm making Christmas cards. I want things that are like really quick, easy makes, because of the amount that we normally have to make during the Christmas period.
Batch making time, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is going to be that tick of the big tick of the box when it comes to that batch making, because you've got these really large word sentiments. Now, not just the fact that they're edgibles, but can you see you've got the bit at the top that stays like it's cut out, but the bit at the bottom stays cut in.
Yeah.
That means it stays connected into the cardstock. But another lovely little feature on each one, individual one as well. No two are the same, but you've got lovely little play with that word. So the seasonal greetings, we've popped some little Christmas ornaments and baubles and bows and things like that in them. And of course you could take your other things that you have in your crafty stash, which is what this lovely lady has done with this one. So you can see just how fabulous they are. And again, take a look at this one, exactly the same sentiment, but differently cut out, different used, where you've got that beautiful cutting feature.
Yeah.
There's lots of different words in there as well, so the sentiments you can see. So we've got lovely, it's so striking, this
Love
one.
that on the Z fold.
It is so striking on the double Z fold, it really truly is. And again, showing you how quick and easy that you could be making these kind of things. And again, can you see inside them, the little design that's inside, that really works. So Silent Night, obviously straight away, traditional Christmas scene, you're thinking of the, the Bethlehem scene, which we've got incorporated into there, and again everything to do with that lovely, it's such a lovely play on them, and something that you perhaps don't see straight away, because the thing that you see straight away is the word Silent Night. And again, there's lots and lots of different ones in there. The piece on hearth, again, you can see that lovely, I love the camel one. I just think it's so cute. But they are so easy to use as well, Ben. They can't be any easier if we tried, really, truly. And like I said, this is a big die. We're talking just shy of 6 inches that you can see. And again, all idea about the edgibles is it has somewhere to start and finish, stays connected into the cardstock, and you've got your notches at either end. So you notch and then all your cut out design. This is the bit that cuts out. This is the bit that stays in, because there's no outside cutting edge. There's just little features in there as well. So what you're going to do... What are you doing?
Nothing.
I'm just honest to God. Literally, you do make me laugh sometimes, but I catch you out, corner of my eye, I'm thinking, what's he doing now?
No, I'm just...
It was just this, I thought...
No, I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help out the guys, so that if they realise, we've got all of our screens here.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lynn's with us.
Oh,
look,
and you were trying to say...
She's been like that for about 10 minutes.
Oh!
I was just trying to tell him that Lynn's frozen, so I did this.
Oh, yes, I did what... I did...
Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did wonder it. Yeah, now I get it. Now I get it. Oh, Ben, right.
Sorry.
I am going to use this as it's intended, as an edgible. So what I'm just going to do...
Well, you can't change cameras. I'm coming over. Any excuse. I'm coming over. So you can't change from Debbie's camera, so I'll just stand here with Debbie like the olden days.
You come in with me then. Should I come over like this?
Like the old days.
Yeah,
Do you need
side by side. I don't need that, no. Well, you're going to be helping me in a bit, although I forgot where I've put my plates. I might have, hang on a minute.
No, those are big ones.
Yes, they are. Let's get the plates out. But what we're going to do, Ben, is we're going to treat it like an edgible. So I've taken a piece of A4 white stamping card. I've got a couple of little scoring pieces just at either end, and I'm just going to explain that. I'll lift it up. I've got some scoring details just there. Very difficult in just one camera angle. But what I'm going to do is place it on. So I'm just going to lift it up and show you what I mean, like so. It's going to say and sit like that, like so. But I need to tape it down, and I'm using the edges. Can you see the edges of the little die?
Yeah, little.
Yep,
onto
there. That score line. So that's what's going to create the edgible, because that bit's going to cut out, Ben. That bit's going to stay in. And again, if you've never used an edgible before, you'll find these so super easy to use. In fact, Ben found it easy today with the iris folding, launch.
I loved it.
Yeah, you'd find this easy though.
Would I?
Yeah, you would, yeah. So while you stood there, you could do me a bit of a job.
Come on.
Yeah, there you go. Feed it through the mouth of the machine.
Never done that. I've never used the Gemini before.
Have you not used the Gemini before?
I've used the Junior.
Not the big one?
No. Well, I normally use the MIDI or the Mini.
Yes, yes.
So this is...
To you. Yes. Well, don't worry, Ben, don't worry. We're going to do another little trick as well. So, I'm bringing in my rubber embossing mat. Catch.
Sorry. Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? Give him one job to do.
One job, just one job, Ben. Right, we're going to flick it over. I'm going to, and I mentioned this because I've had these on recently, and there's a little function that you can do where you can emboss the die as well. So it's the die cuts.
Yeah.
So the reason I flicked it over and removed my mat is it makes it easier. I don't have to lift it off anywhere. But what we're going to do now is we're going to emboss it.
And this one never play together, do they?
Never play together.
No.
They never play out together.
No.
They play separately. Yep, they're, well, I'm going to say, what's the word for that? Playing separately, but...
Enemies.
As if. Right, you're going to feed that through the mouth of the machine now as well, please. Thank you.
Excellent news.
Yeah,
Good.
I love this.
It's good fun, this.
It is good fun. But it's again showing you just how easy it is to work these. And all of these dies have got a die cut feature as well as an emboss feature. So it's always worth remembering to do that little bit. Just that finishing touch. So again, it's those little finishing touches. Thank you very much, Ben.
I'm enjoying this.
Are you enjoying this?
Yeah,
I might get your ink in then in a minute.
Whoa!
He says, whoa, bit too much. But before I take it out, now you've said you've seen us do this once or twice, this technique, which is where we're going to ink through the die, okay? So let me just take that there for a second.
Now, we have got a little bit stuck. We've got a few gremlins in the system here. So what we're going to do is take a little break. We're going to pause. All right, we're going to be off air for probably 5 minutes or so, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly indeed with the next part of this demonstration and everything you would expect and more from Monday Makers. So we'll be right.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back.
We've been on pause.
Phew.
All the gremlins have been removed
Hopefully.
and thrown out the building.
And thrown out.
Get out of there. Those
Get out of
gremlins.
there.
What are they doing?
Little
Seriously.
devils is what
Oh,
they are.
well, of course.
I know. Right, so shall we resume business?
Yeah, well, should we just kind of go back to where we were? Because we were using, where were we? Well, I was here. Do you want me to go back over there?
You were here. You'd been doing a bit through my die cutting machine. I said we brought it back out. We did a bit of embossing.
Yeah.
And we were just going to the inking technique when the gremlins came and took over.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going to pick up.
So shall I now?
You can do it if you want.
I don't mind.
You can stay here if you want. It's up to you. It's up to you, Ben. It's up to you. Because I'm just going to carry on with my demo. Right, so
I'll stay here a little bit longer. I'm
going to use a little technique that we do where we're going to ink through. You love this technique.
I do.
You have said you love this technique. So I'm going to take a little finger dauber, ink applicator, and I'm going to go into my ink pad, and I'm using Chinese red for this. And the warm winter, I'm going to go in with my ink pad just over. I'm not going to worry if I go over the top because that bit's going to be the bottom bit. It's going to be tucked behind because this is going to act as that fabulous edgeable. It's going to be on the top of my card, this one, Ben. So again, I'm just going in and literally inking over all the little areas that I want it to be. When you're using this technique, all you must remember is just clean your die afterwards. That's all you need to do. But again, I'm going to go all around all the areas where I think it just covers. Let's make sure I've got all of that, Ben. And again, I'm not worrying about going over too much. That bit's fine because that bit's not going to be seen. Although I suppose it depends if you're taking it or giving it to someone, whether or not you'll see there. But you can see right now, looks a bit of an inky mess.
Does it look a bit of an inky mess?
Yeah, but take it off and literally, let me just tap all those bits out. Get a little flick, poke, and flick, poke and flick, poke and flick.
Poke and flick.
And poke and flick. Oh, there's a little dance routine in that.
And flick.
And poke and flick. And poke and flick. Yeah, absolutely. But all we're going to do is just remove all those little pieces. You could be using dye cleaning brush for this little bit. But...
What about all that mess up there?
Well, watch what happens. Oh, God. Inky fingers. Inky fingers. Those bits that I scored earlier, I'm just going to push down, bring up my word. Now, take your time with that little bit, but it takes all of...
Oh, no. I should have done that because I've got clean hands.
You've got clean fingers than me. But can you see now it's created that beautiful technique, so to speak. However, it's a good job, Ben. Guess what? Guess what?
You prepared one earlier?
Well, let me just clean my fingers. 2 minutes.
And whilst you're cleaning your fingers, lots of love coming in.
Yeah.
A lot of people with questions and requests for Lynn, which I'll let her know in just a few moments' time. You've seen the look of shock on Lynn's face in the monitor. Don't worry, Lynn, it's all fine. Crappy AJ says, you're letting Ben play with the machines, Debbie, whatever next.
I know. Well, we're getting you up there, aren't we?
Get me up to speed.
Getting you up to speed.
Sarah just saying, love that you two are on the same side together.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's really nice sometimes, this. It is. It's really nice. So, here's the one that I did earlier, Ben. That's got no inky fingers onto it, so just be careful when you are doing that and don't do a Debbie. But you could paper piece, because you can see the wishes as being cut out, but I want to add a little bit something to it, so I'm just using a bit of red paper underneath, and look. Instantly, it's brought that red into this red. Doesn't that look gorgeous?
It does.
Absolutely fabulous. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create, and I'm only going to put, if I just explain why I'm only popping it, and I'm going to use... we were doing this earlier, weren't we?
We were.
Dotty tape pen. And why I'm covering up that end, because the only bit that I want to stick onto my card is this piece. If I was to pop my dotty tape pen all over, that little bit's not going to stand up. It's going to be stuck down, and I don't want that. So I'm going to use that as a little bit of a guide. Go over with my tape. Take care not to get rough-handed, Debbie. What are you like?
Oh, have you...
Oh, what am I like today? I've squidged my S. Yes. My S has got a little bit of a curly tail now.
You're right.
I've fixed it. But again, just take your time with that little bit, and then I'm just going to fold that over, push that up to the top. So push that up to the top, and then push that down. And there you go. You've got that lovely feature straight away. And it just really does set it off. Let me bring, can you see how gorgeous that looks? Debbie with her inky mess there. Bet, I'm going to bring in a strip. I'm going to show you how easy to do. Talking about that batch making and how easy it is to do. I've taken some of the paper. Yeah, I think I'm going to say...
That's from Twas the Night,
Twas the Night, thank you. Yep. Yo. Oh, okay, yeah, but you pull that up. Where did you
What's wrong with me today? I was folding, playing with machines, knowing your paper pads.
Knowing your paper pads.
Anyone would think I worked here.
Wow. So what I'm just going to do now is just pop me... bit of, I say me bit, I'm going to pop a bit of ribbon around the back, Debbie, ribbon around the back, just to literally lift that slightly, and I have got a little bow that I'm going to stick on there as well. But before I do that, Ben, let's just lift my bow, oh, there we go. Let's get that into the centre.
Georgina's just asked me when am I doing she wants me to do a Christmas song.
A Christmas song?
Do you know, she wants me to do it to, do you know the Carol of the Bells?
No.
Georgina wants me to write a Christmas song and put lyrics to that, a crafty Christmas song.
That'd be a good one.
Would it?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. 12 Days of Craftmas, you say.
Yeah, I like the 12 Days of Craftmas.
That would be probably easier to do.
I quite like that one.
Yeah.
You've got to get us all in it, though.
Oh, you'll be
we've got to get us all in it.
You'll be first on the list.
Oh, bless you.
First on the list.
Smooth talker there. Little smooth talker, you. I've got my bells.
Oh, of course you have. Jingle my bells.
Yeah, jingle my bells, Ben, jingle my bells. But I'm going to wrap it round with a little ribbon. So I'm going to wrap that around. In fact, I might tie it. In fact, can you do me a favour while you stood there? Can you hold me tail ends like that?
Oh, I thought you wanted to borrow my finger
No, it's sticky. So it's sticky, so I want you to be careful. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie around the top. So because I sometimes find this little bit difficult to do when I'm trying to do it with
That's why I'm here.
silly fingernails, TV nails.
They are
TV
nice.
nails.
Are they new nails?
Yeah, new nails, yeah.
Since when?
Since Thursday.
Oh.
Thursday.
How long do nails last?
2, 3, 4 weeks. 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that. I suppose it depends, really. In crafting,
Not as long.
not so long, because they get inky and dirty, and we have to keep a little look on them. But thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. So what we're going to do is then just stick that into the middle with my little jingly bell, and apart from adding a few little diamantes, you can keep it really nice and simple, and batch make.
Yeah.
Batch make. Have I got my ribbon on wonky there?
No, I think it's all right. Yeah.
Sure,
Maybe a little bit.
it's a bit-
It's a bit uppity, but it's fine.
It'll do.
A little bit.
It'll do. There you go. Quick, easy batch making. Job's a good one. Without that technical glitch, you could have had that done in minutes. Literally minutes.
Now we're going to say hello to Lynn now. So do I stay here with you and we chat to Lynn at the same time, and then maybe I go over, or do I go? I'm really enjoying being over here. I reckon it makes George, to be honest, George of the joystick's just gone, I reckon he stays there, and I know the reason why, because it makes it easier for him, so he doesn't have to keep clicking between you and I. So maybe we'll stay here we'll just stay here briefly and we can chat.
No,
and you
we
can
shall
get
have
ready.
it. Yeah, we shall have a chat.
Yeah.
I'm just cleaning things then.
Okay.
Just ignore me. I'm just cleaning things.
Well, let's go to Edinburgh and say hello again to the lovely Lynn. Here she comes. Yay! I was ever so concerned about half an hour or so ago, Lynn, because we said hello to you, and then just as soon as I'd said hello, you just froze.
So long as I'm not being blamed for being the gremlin, it's fine.
What I want to know, Lynn, first off, because we said at the start of the show that both Debbie and I know you sort of from the socials. We see you comment quite a lot. Why is this the first time that you've decided to join us on one of the shows?
To be honest, I just never got round to it. Working full time, I'd love to do craft alongs, but they're mainly through the day, so
Yeah.
I don't get a chance for that. And I've never really thought about Monday Makers, to be honest. And it wasn't until the lady who does the Facebook feed posted something at the weekend saying that you needed somebody for Monday. I thought, perfect, give it a go.
Oh, and we're so glad you did, Lynn. We're so glad you did.
Thank you.
It is. We're going to see some crafty makes.
Well, you can ask if you want. I was going to ask, but you can ask.
Can I? Have you got some crafty makes to share with us?
Of course I do, but God, Debbie, having you there.
No. Get away with you. What you like?
Get away with you.
So here's one. This is from the Autumn Blessings, and I can't remember the name of the creatures. Are they
Floral
animals?
stag, yeah.
The floral stag, yes.
What way am I going with this?
Beautiful.
Other way.
To the way.
To your right.
Right in front of me.
There you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's one of the leaves that I just cut out 3 or 4 times to make it big enough to be the stopper.
Oh,
That's lovely.
That's that
I
one.
like a lot.
And then this one is from the
Oh,
Masquerade Balls.
Stop.
Debbie's nearly fallen over here.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous. That is good.
I love this one.
Yeah, I mean, you will probably know that I love the Masquerade Ball. That is absolutely stunning. I'm going to ask you though, Lynn, how did you create those gorgeous...
The loops.
The loops over the top. They look beautiful.
That's just matte and layer dies. So I just used a larger one and a smaller one to make the actual loop. And then I just tucked them in behind the paper at the back, and then hung the chandelier.
The chandelier
off it.
hanging is genius, isn't
That
it?
is utterly genius. That is absolutely beautiful.
I have to admit, this is one of my most favourite cards, and I don't think I'll be giving this to anybody. This is mine.
Unless you want to, like someone's birthday in October next year.
Well, I'll keep it for you till next year.
Oh, she'll hold you to that as well, Lynn. She'll hold you to that.
And then this is my one from this weekend. I did this yesterday. Debbie, I think you did this
Yes.
technique, putting it on the acetate.
Yeah.
And my bows. I am so happy. Oh, wrong side. My bow. I'm so happy that these have been created. They're on almost every card I've made this weekend.
Do you know, Lynn, that is Honestly, that's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Another gorgeous creation there. Do you know what I'm thinking, Ben?
What?
You know what I'm thinking? Pictures into Craft Factor is what I'm thinking.
Wow.
Just saying. Just saying, Lynn.
Well, chatting to Lynn, in the gallery, we're just sort of saying, like, I always think Monday Makers is the first sort of point of call for a crafter.
Yep.
Build up your confidence, come on the TV, and then you've got the Craft Factor, maybe a little craft along. So absolutely, Lynn, we definitely need to see more of you. Just a couple of things I do want to ask. We're going to see some more of your projects in just a bit. But Sarah Kay on YouTube wants to know, Lynn, you have a tidy craft room. Do you have to do a mad tidy up, or is it always that neat?
I'm afraid it's always that neat. I am a bit of a neat freak.
That doesn't happen that often, Debbie, does
That's
it?
that's quite unusual that to hear that from a crafter. That is really unusual. Although saying that, Ben, I'm quite proud of myself.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be doing a live in my face in my room, and I'm literally a changed woman.
Oh, yeah.
Changed. Nice, clean and tidy. I totally understand that concept, Lynn, so I'm with you on that one, because that's now reformed character.
But I am also very lucky. I've got a craft room, so I have got stuff everywhere. So I've got space. For people who don't have space, it must be an absolute nightmare. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, definitely. Totally agree with that one.
And one final thing, I'm being told to move on, but I've got to ask this very quickly. Load of people are asking about Ted. So I need to know, who's Ted, Lynn?
Ted is my dog, my Cavapoo. He is locked in the kitchen, scratching at the door, desperate to get on CTV.
Oh, we want to see him. I want to see him.
He's too noisy.
Perhaps then, you know what you could
And he
do
steals
for
my
me?
thunder.
You could share me a picture and send me a picture is what you could do. Because I love little pooches and Cavapoo, definitely.
Yeah.
I bet he's gorgeous.
He is gorgeous, but he is a scene stealer, so no, he's not coming on.
All right, yes. This is my 15 minutes. Ted, you can stay in the kitchen.
Off you go, Mum, off you go.
Well, listen, Lynn, there's loads of love coming in. I know you will give you some time to read the comments, but beautiful makes, Linny says Joanne. Stunning card, says June. These are amazing, says Karen. Love the masquerade card, says Crafty Angie. OMG, gorgeous, Lynn, says Mary Pat. We'll come back to you very shortly, Lynn, and see some more of your makes. We'll give you a chance to have a look at some of those lovely comments coming in for you. And as I say, we'll join you back in Edinburgh very shortly indeed. Bye for now.
Bye.
Oh, I wanted to see you.
I know, I wanted to see Ted. I'm dying to see Ted now. I am. I bet he's gorgeous.
I bet he's gorgeous. Lots of other lovely comments coming through as well. Lots of love for that last demonstration. Panda Crafter saying, I was playing with the Happy Holidays and Silent Night ones last night. Whoa! Hang on a minute!
Back to it, quick, quick.
Didn't tell me about that.
Oh no!
That little break in play, I believe, means there is a craft countdown. If you've not seen one of these before, a clock is up on the screen for you. That clock represents how long you have to get your hands on these deals that I'm going to bring to you right now. These are unbelievable deals that we can't do for any longer than half an hour because, quite simply, they are bonkers. First of all, we've got the Nancy tote bag. Wrong details on the screen, but basically you get a 30% saving on your Nancy tote bag. Now, we've just popped in your rotating board for demonstration purposes because this is a perfect companion for it. But listen, for keeping all of your bits and pieces in, this is absolutely superb. You've got your little pocket on the front there as well, and I love the fact that these bags are see-through so you can see exactly everything that you've got in them. If you happen to have any accidents in the bags as well, they are wipe clean. And again, if you've got even more of your buddy bags, you'll be able to fit quite a few of those in there. So great for transportation, great if you're heading out and about with crafty friends potentially, but that's the price that we're looking at, a 30% saving. £8.39 or $9.51 is the platinum price on your Nancy tote, but only for the next 28 minutes. Double points as well, don't forget. That is the first of five great deals that we've got on our craft countdown. Now, the colour blend pencils, again, you guys love our Spectrum Noir products. these colour blend pencils, artist blending pencils in the shade and tone colour for you. 24 colours that you're going to get in this collection. That price is ridiculous. It is actually a 50% saving, but then if you're a platinum member, another 20% comes off, bringing these down to £9.99 or $13.98. Double points on these as well. Debbie, for anyone who's not seen our colour blend pencils before, we chat about these being like artist blending pencils, but you certainly don't need to be like next level colorist to start using these, do you?
It can be any colorist whatsoever. Beginner, you know, someone's been doing it for a little while, someone's been doing it a long time. There are beautiful pencils, our wax-based pencils with a 4mm core, literally no rubbish inside.
No.
Say that. I know I have to be careful what I say when I say that, but there's none of that, like, you know, that you get with other pencils.
With other wax pencils, they fill them with bits and pieces, like powders and
talcum powders and all that kind of stuff. You don't get that with these. These are pure artist pigment wax-based pencils with a 4mm core inside. They are stunning. We've got colorists all over the world that literally use these pencils, and honestly, at that price, have a play, you know, grab hold of a tin, and I promise you, when you've tried them, you'll understand why we get all excited about them when we bring them to you on our Colour Me Happy shows and other shows. You will understand what we're talking about when we say artist quality pencils at a craft affordable price. And I know I say it a lot, but it is genuinely a fantastic pencil, and when you use them, you'll understand what I mean.
And these are also great, aren't they, used in conjunction with your alcohol markers?
Alcohol markers. So if you love alcohol colouring, you could colour, and then to enhance it, to bring in a little bit more depth, you can go over with your colour blend pencils and really take it onto a next level of shading, of that dimension, of that luxurious feel that you get with them. They're just incredible pencils, they really are.
That is a heck of a deal. Heck of a deal for $9.99 or $13.98 if you're platinum. Only relevant though for the next 26 minutes. The price will go back up. You can see why we can't do these deals for too long. Next up, a 70% saving for you here. £13 embossing folder for £3. Let's all just look at that for a second. £3.11 or £3.59. Yep. Cut and emboss, your classic congrats, saving 70%. I would look at these sort of deals if you are someone perhaps who's potentially, maybe you're looking to get started in crafting, you're looking to pick up little bits and pieces, but you don't want to spend a huge amount of money. Cut and emboss folders, a great way, just again, to be able to make, you know, the front of your card, the main sort of portion of your card really, really quickly, really, really simply. And I would also look at these if you are someone shopping for a crafter and you want stocking fillers, you want quick and easy buys. This is one right here because you've got a £13, $15 cut and emboss folder for £3 or $3, and you're getting double points on it as well, only for 24 minutes. Next up, I feel a bit sorry for Sharon Callis because the last craft countdown I did, another one of her items ended up in it. It was the Mariposa from the Butterflies and Blooms collection. And once again here, I think we do a bit of a disservice because the Sensational Succulents, this beautiful, beautiful set, is coming to you not for £20 or $24.95, but for £4.79 or $5.98 if you are a platinum member. I remember when we launched these, and I remember thinking to myself, at the price that you were going to get them for then, it was a great deal. But to get the stamp and die set here for that price, again, is unbelievable. If you've never bought anything from Sharon Callis before and you've thought, shall I, shan't I? This is a real try me price. Jump in and grab this collection for £4.79 or £5.98, but do it in the next 23 minutes. However, if you think those are all amazing, we have got one of my favourite 12x12 pads at an unbelievable price. You know how much I love the Knitwit Positivity collection? We've got the 12x12 die cut topper pad for £3.39.
Honestly, do you know, who is what I'm going to say. Take a look at what you're getting in this. This is unbelievable value for money. I genuinely think we've kind of lost the plot a little bit here. £4.24 or £3.39 in the club.
These are all die cut little toppers, die cut centers. You don't need anything else, do you? They all just pop out.
You just pop them out and add and build up from. And I honestly cannot believe the price that I'm seeing on that screen for this. This is just fantastic.
You've got little embellishments in there, little calendars. You've got all of the letters of your alphabet as well, which I just think are great for your personalisation. You've got 4 pages of those. These are gorgeous as well.
Yeah,
the little
frames.
They're like
a little
Polaroid.
Yeah,
aren't they?
Yeah. So you can pull out the middle bit,
yep.
And then you can frame with pictures of your pooches, of your cats, of your loved ones, and
Linda
anybody.
put Ted in there, wouldn't she?
Oh,
Little
Lynn would definitely put Ted there.
Ted would be going in there.
He would definitely go in there.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll get to see it.
I'll get to see at least a picture. She's shaking her head.
Yeah, I know she is.
She's shaking her head. No, he's not coming on.
You've got all of your doggy friends. You've got your pussycats in there as well. Love these as well. I mean, there's so many elements to this that you're just going to have tons of fun crafting through. We've even got like little border elements that you can pop out as well. You've got your numbers in here. These are cute as well. The little button embellishments. I mean, seriously, for that price, I've no idea exactly how many embellishments you get in here. I wonder if it says. But it's absolutely loads. It's 28 sheets, basically, and that is a steal of a deal.
You can't even get a coffee at that price. Not a decent coffee. You cannot get a decent coffee at that price.
No, you can't.
That's crazy.
No, you can't.
It's amazing.
£3, $3, double points, multi-buy that one. If you've loved the Knitwick collection previously, multi-buy it, because we won't be doing it at that price again. I can tell you that for nothing. Right, the Autumn Blessings collection. We're going to get onto this and have a look at this with Debbie. I won't go through all of the boards now because I'm kind of aware that we haven't done a demo for a little while, but we've got the full collection back. 70 elements, 96 sheets of paper as well. It's £138, $176 for £75.99 or $88.76 if you're a platinum member. Gorgeous colour palette, as you can see. You're going to get your 36 sheet 12x12 pattern paper pad. You've got the replica in the 6x6. You've got this absolutely stunning colour palette of your luxury mixed cardstock in the A4. And then, as I'll show you in just a little while, you've got a selection of gorgeous stamps. You've got a selection of embossing folders. There's some beautiful dies in this collection too, but for me, it's that whole stunning, warm, rich, cozy autumnal colour palette that you're just going to fall in love with. If you haven't yet got this, it's a stunning deal today, and it's half price shipping for our US customers as well. There's so much to pick out of this, Debbie, so where on earth are you going to start?
Well, I literally, when I got hold of my collection, because like I said, I cannot believe this is the first time that I've actually got my hands on the Autumn Blessings. So I got a little bit excited and I did lay everything out on the floor. I thought, what can I do? What can I create? And what can I make easy as well as something a little bit something a bit different as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the embossing folder. I'm going to use some other elements as well, but for the main part of this card, I'm going to use the embossing folder that comes with a stencil. So if you want to do the colouring part, I love the addition of this. This for me really does take it onto a whole new level. Embossing folder is one of my favourite things in the world anyway, but when you want to colour, it makes colouring easy. So we're going to start with a piece of cardstock, placing it into our embossing folder. This is a standard embossing folder at 5x7, so you get the gist of the size. Quite a nice size, Ben.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run that through. On a normal combination, it is your 2 clear cutting plates with your normal Gemini plate combination for a standard embossing folder. So any other machines, just revert to your manuals. I'm not sure what other machines are now because I haven't used I'm just saying, I haven't used them in about 5-6 years, so I couldn't tell you. I often get asked questions, things like that, but I couldn't tell you because I don't use anything other than Gemini.
No.
But again, beautiful detail of that embossing that you can see. However, what you're really going to see in a moment is that the stencil fits on top of that beautiful embossed feature, and it makes for colouring incredibly easy. So I'm just going to hold that down. I'm going to hold it with my fingers. Normally I would tape it down or spray it with some repositional spray, but we're going to go in with some colours. So I've got orange,
lovely,
water reactive. I've got Chinese water reactive.
Yes.
I wanted honey pot, but I can't find it anywhere, so I'm going to have to make do with my quick dry one. Not ideal for it because this is the colouring section. However,
do you want me to go and get Jake?
well, you could try if you wanted, and
Okay.
if you could ask them very nicely, honey pot water reactive.
Honey pot water
Yeah.
reactive.
That
I'm going
would
to go
be
and find it for
ideal
yourself
one.
because I know where the drawer is.
I did have a little look round earlier, but I just couldn't see it. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our inks, and I've got my ink applicators for each of the colours. I've got a new one for me Chinese red. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to take some of the colours. So you can either take it straight into your applicator, into your pad, or you can pop a little bit down onto your glass mat and pick that up. Honey pot water reactive, please. Yeah, thank you. But I'm going to just hold that down, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to highlight over that area. And honestly, this is just such a great way of colouring without the fuss. I just think, oh my God, we've made things so simple sometimes here at Crafters that it's just a joy to be able to do these kind of techniques. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really, really is. So I'm just going to use my red and my orange for now until the gorgeous John or Jake, whoever it is that's gone on the hunt. Has he gone on the hunt, bless him?
Yeah, see his moustache as well?
It's growing, it's growing quite nice,
We'll be putting up some new pictures later. Jackie's just said, Ben, your moustache is looking quite nice. Are you going to keep it or shave it off come December? I might keep it to the end of the year.
Really?
Oh, you don't want me to?
Can you go back up? Can you go?
Huh?
Take it off after we're done.
Take it off at the end of the year?
Yeah, take it off.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to keep it forever.
Oh, that's okay.
No.
I'm not saying that you don't look lovely with it, Ben. Let me just put that out there. I'm not saying that you don't look lovely with it. You look different. You are going down that Tom Selleck look. You are, yes. You are. And I think you like that, don't you, secretly? Producer George is saying you quite like that, don't you?
Tom Selleck was like the big hunky guy of the 80s, wasn't he?
He's still hunky. Have you seen him? He's still hunky. Talking of hunks.
I'm right on cue.
I caught him in my eyeballs there, and I'm like, talking of hunks. Come on. Take a look at John. Look at that. That's growing beautifully. Yes, thank you very much. Mark. Thank you very much.
I love that. Hunky. Talking of hunks.
Talking of hunks.
What are you like?
But he is gorgeous.
Oh, is he gorgeous? He is gorgeous.
He is gorgeous, yeah. Not as gorgeous as you, my love.
He's still in earshot. Don't say that. You'll upset him.
Oh, he's fine.
Oh, he's crying now.
Bless him. Bless his little heart. And of course, Jake is ultra gorgeous.
Yes.
I always think of Jake as like my little boy. Because I have got a son of his age.
You don't look old enough, Debbie.
Oh, bless your little heart. I've got a daughter who's she'll kill me, but she don't watch, so it's fine. She's nearly 30.
Really?
I've got a daughter nearly 30.
I can't believe that.
How on earth did that happen?
How on earth did that happen? Well,
I mean, I was going to say I was a gym slip mum, but that's a terrible fib. I'm not at all. I was in my 20s.
Right.
In my 20s, just think like that. Because they just think if you say it like that, nobody really is, do they? They miss out that little bit. But yes, I can't believe that. But yeah, Jake's like my little.
How old is Jake? Is he like 25, 26?
Well, I was going to say 22, 23.
No, he's not that young.
Oh, I bet he is.
Jake!
It's gone very quiet.
Last year he won't come anymore because last time I called him, I didn't need him. Jake! No, he's ignoring me.
Is he ignoring you, Ben? Is he ignoring you? Bless you. I wouldn't ignore you. Oh, were you crying then?
No, I was just laughing at you.
Oh, right. I thought you were crying. I thought, oh, poor Ben.
No, I'm not that upset. I'm not that bothered.
But can you see how easy it is to do this? I mean, we've been chatting away now. All I'm doing is mixing my colours between my gorgeous honey pot, the beautiful orange, and the Chinese red. And the Chinese red is just it's just gorgeous.
That's a beautiful autumnal kind of
that's why I went with those three.
I
thought they looked really quite autumnal. So, and I thought they fitted into this really, really easy. So again, I'm just going to go in. Let me, and my orange.
Lots of comments coming in for John now.
Of course they would be. Oh, take a look at that.
Beautiful.
It absolutely is, and it's made it so easy because I haven't had to singularly pick out each one of those and go over. And then when you run your finger across, you can feel that beautiful embossed detail as well. So you've got a couple of ways that you can use that. Stencil on its own, embossing folders on its own, but bring it together and you get that, create that beautiful, beautiful feature. So I'm just going to put me ink pads. Wait a minute. I thought I'd got my colours, literally. Let me move that out of the way. So I'm going to bring in another element. However, just need to clean up my counter a little bit, Ben. So I'm just going to grab, let me just pause for a second. I need to grab a wipe. Give me a second.
Well, whilst you're grabbing a wipe, I'll recap on the crafter countdown because you've got just 12 minutes remaining to grab these deals. Your Nancy Travel Tote is a stunning buy, £8.39, $9.51. You know, great for transporting loads of your crafty goodies in there. You'll get a lot of your other buddy bags, your smaller buddy bags in there too. Great for transporting sort of your A4 size items, particularly. You don't get this with this, but if you have got the rotating board, that does fit very, very nicely and neatly into your Nancy tote bag as well. But £8.39 for the bag, $9.51. That is only for the next 12 minutes when the price will go back up to £15 or $17. Also, those shade and tone pencils, as we've said, like highly pigmented wax-based pencils, and these really are, as you know, Leanne describes them, as Debbie has described them as well, you know, like top-notch, filled with the good stuff. I always think of, you know, when like Leanne describes these, I don't know if anyone else does, I always think of sausages. Because you know, if you if you get the cheap sausages, if you get the cheap sausages, they always say like there's a bit of meat in there, isn't there, and it's filled with all other bits and pieces to kind of plumping them out. But if you go to the butcher's, you get a much better sausage, don't you? Filled with all of the good stuff. And I think that's what it's like with our colour blend pencils, isn't it, Debbie?
Yes.
They're like the good sausages.
Absolutely, they are beautiful blended pencils. Do you know? Oh, I tell you, but that sausage analogy, it's just took me back to George eating his tea earlier with them sausages. They looked amazing.
He brought bags of mash in, didn't he?
Juicy sausages with his mash. But honestly, those pencils, absolutely brilliant way of describing them, Ben. An absolute brilliant way of describing. But yes, they are fantastic pencils.
Yes, these are the best, really, and they are also brilliant, as we said, for adding that next level of kind of lustre and wonder to your alcohol colouring as well. Add these over the top. It gives you that sort of next layer. Almost takes like your colouring to like the HD level. This is the, yes, HD sausages. That's exactly what these are all about. There's a new catchphrase for you. I'll put it to Leanne. Colour blend pencils, HD sausages. This is the shade and tone collection, $9.99 or $13.98. That's only for the next 10 minutes though. That's a 50% saving for you. Right, also, for the next 10 minutes. The Congrats Cut and Emboss folder, £3 and pence, $3 and a few cents. There you go, $3.59 for this if you're platinum. Basically 5x7 is the size on this one. If you're looking for ease of use, if you're looking for quick cards, these cut and emboss folders are brilliant for doing that. And this, well, let's be honest, is a £13, $15 cut and emboss folder that you're getting for £3 or just over $3. Also, an absolute nonsense price. Are your succulents. Can I open these up and show you? I don't know if I can, or am I going to get in trouble? Basically, I'll show you in the front, might be easier. You've got your succulents collection here. So it's a 30-piece collection, stamps and dies to be able to create these beautiful succulents from the Arts and Blooms collection, or Arts and Flowers collection, I should say, from Sharon Callis, £4.79, $5.98. It is a 70% saving, but only for the next 9 minutes when that disappears. And then last but by no means least, I mean, on any other day, that would probably be the best deal that you've got in your craft countdown, but this for me is the one. Stock up on this like there is no tomorrow. It is the topper pad from your Positivity collection. Just amazing. Your die cut toppers, 28 sheets. If you love this collection, make sure you get this. If you love your cats and dogs and your animals, make sure you get this. There's so much craftability with every single element, from your little tags, from your little embellishments, from these calendars, these little arrows. They all simply just pop out of the cardstock. They fall out of the cardstock. It is super duper easy crafting. There's personalization in here because you're going to get 4 pages of your alphabets as well, in that really beautiful quirky style. You're going to get the photo frames in there too, so you know, if quite simply you just want to pop these out and pop a photo of your, you know, your fairy friend in there, family members, however it might be. Simple to do. You've got all of your dogs and your little hearts. The cats are in here as well. I mean, my oh my, 28 sheets of craftability, and as I say, I wouldn't like to guess how many elements there are in there, but that is a lot of craftability for your money. If you weren't going to spend tonight, you need to find £3 or $3 to grab yourself an absolute bargain. That is back of the sofa price, isn't it? If you haven't got a budget, stick your hand down the back of the sofa, you'll probably find £3 or $3 and change. Double points as well. If you have joined us, it is our Week of Wonders, where we're giving you double points on everything and brand new launches too. It is a super week to be with us here at Crafters TV. Lots of love coming in for the last little demo. Lots of love still coming in for John as well. And just, I'm just reading through, and I'm seeing comments like, "Oh, be still my beating heart." And as much as Debbie's last demo was amazing, I know that's not for the card; it's for John. Oh no, you haven't, have you?
No, I've not finished them.
I got so ahead of myself. Sorry, we paused you. Yes, because you've just done the
because I've just
colouring.
done. Yeah, I've just done my I've just done. That's the excitement that John brings into the room every single time. I've just done my lovely stenciling with the embossing over the top, and I've just stuck it onto a 10-fold card, and I've used double-sided luxurious pearlescent cardstock here. So that's all I've done while you were busy chatting, Ben. But I've got other elements here. So I've got the skeleton leaves. So these are going to create, and I'm only using a couple of the elements. In fact, let me bring in some white cardstock. I think it's a bit difficult on my hand there. Excuse me. But again, you've got 3 different designs to choose from. I've gone for the little, I'm going to call it the slender one, but a really lovely one. You've got that gorgeous, almost like a maple, it is a maple leaf, isn't it, they call that?
Yep. I would say that, yeah, that sort of style.
Excuse me, I've got a right tickle now, sorry. So that's what I've taken from the skeleton one.
Do you want me to take over a minute?
No, I'm all right, Ben,
I'm
all right, yeah, I'm okay. Now this one, the autumn leaves for this, or the yellow autumn leaves, come in 2 parts. So you can cut out your base and then you can use extra colour to bring in a little bit of extra dimension. But for this one, I've only simply taken 2 of those designs and I've created myself 2 outlines using the outline die, and I'm not going to use anything else because I quite like the shape of those. I think they're really lovely. So I've cut myself 2 of those, and then you've got this fabulous round wood slice.
Yes.
Love it.
Really
It's
cool.
got a sentiment on there, and then you've got where you can die cut and emboss these too. So literally run them through your die cutting machine, and you can see that lovely splice of wood. Love these. I think these are fabulous with that embossed detail. Now with this one, all I did was I ran it through some plain cardstock, but I actually used some ink. Do you know, you just saw me go through with that word edgeables where I inked through it.
Yeah.
I inked through it, went over with me distressing sandstorm and then the fire brown around the outside to create, which actually just sits perfectly into, and I'll make sure I get this the right way around. You will get it right. I think I had it right first time round, didn't I? Yeah, there you go. So you've got it like the slice of wood that you would get on a tree bark. Love. Absolutely love this. It's just fabulous. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this, because I do love this, but I was thinking about adding a stamp into the middle, but I thought this looked really, really quite cool on top of it. Do you know, with all the falling leaves? Like it's like a bird's eye view of falling leaves, and then the tree, the wood bark there onto the top. Every time I turn around, Ben, you're doing so. You crack me up, boy, you crack me up. So I've got my lovely sentiment as well, grateful thanks, and I'm just going to stick that on there. And if you're wondering where I've got the paper from, Ben, it's from that fabulous card pack. Do you know the card pack that comes with the collection?
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what I've used. I'm just going to make sure that that looks like it's beautiful and not a ooh, where it's all gone wrong at the end. There we go. And that's only because I've had it on my little sticky sheet. So let's push that into place. Push that down a little bit. Push that up a little bit. So I've got my grateful, and that thanks, that script on that thanks is just beautiful. The font on there, gorgeous. So again, I'm just going to put my thanks on. I think I might have that going up a little bit, a bit Katie cornered.
A bit what?
Did I say Katie corner?
Katie cornered?
Skew whiff.
I've never heard that expression before.
Have you not?
Katie cornered?
Katie cornered, have you not? Have you? Surely I've not made that up.
I think you might have done.
Oh,
I saw Lynn shaking her head there.
Katie cornered, skew whiff.
So I've had a skew whiff.
Skew whiff.
On the wonk.
On the wonk. Katie corner.
Higgledy-piggledy.
Oh, come on, somebody help me out. Somebody's got to help me out. I'm sure.
Katie cornered?
Katie cornered, yeah.
Never heard that before. If anyone else has heard about that, let me know in the comments.
Have you heard her? Have you heard producer Georgina?
No.
Have you heard her?
She's a funny one, isn't she?
Discriminating against the
I think that's a bit discriminatory against Katie's and corners.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bernie's a corner, isn't she? Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, Bernie Corner. Because Bernie's surname's Corner.
Oh, sorry. Right,
I bet you were wondering then, what's Georgina
what are you talking about? But
what
Bernie,
is she on
what are you
about?
talking about? I said Katie, not Bernie, but yes, Bernie Corner. Oh dear.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I'm going to use some of my 3D Collal glue, and I'm just going to pop my little leaves on. These are going to sit behind the back of me wood.
Kitty cornered, said Susie.
Kitty?
Susie says kitty cornered.
Well, I've not heard of kitty cornered before. Kitty cornered.
Kitty cornered.
Kitty cornered.
Are you saying you heard of that, Susie, as in kitty cornered, or are you putting kitty cornered because you think we said kitty cornered, but we actually said Katie cornered? I don't know. I'm getting really lost now.
Sorry, Ben. I didn't mean to confuse you.
No, it doesn't take much.
Well, you know, sometimes I say these words and then I think afterwards, is it a word that I've just, used on there? Now, I'm just adding a few of theirs. I'm thinking, shall I add another one of them on? I think I am. Let me go and add another little one that's going to go up.
You've only got a minute left, minute 20 on the craft countdown. Quick. This is the one you want. This is the one that you want. This one here.
You're the one that I want.
You are the one I want. Ooh, honey,
the one that I want.
You are the one I want. Ooh, honey. That's the one you want to get.
Oh,
3:39. 3:98. You've only got 1 minute to go. 1 minute. You've got the 4 other deals as well, but that's the one. Grab it whilst you can. Go. Come on.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go into Ornate then. Go on, do it again. Honey, go on.
Come on, get it now. Get the deal. Get it in the basket. Get it checked out. Come on, quickly. The timer, it's going down. Come on. God. Get to the checkout.
I can hear him. He's in the room. But what is in the room is my beautiful finished card. There you go. Keep it nice and simple, but how gorgeous is this Autumn Blessings? I had a right joy playing with this. It's just a beautiful, beautiful collection. So I genuinely think that you are going to have so much fun. It is gorgeous. There's lots of autumnal features in there, just by choosing your inks. And again, I just chose inks that I thought, but that could be like your metallic Midas ink pads that are in there if you wanted to change it up a little bit. But honestly, absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. And you got 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up on the craft countdown.
I thought, what are you doing?
Huh?
I thought, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Well, I thought I'd come over this side of the studio again because
we're going to have
we're going to chat with Lynn. Just to say, Susie says I say kitty corner rather than Katie corner, I guess, meaning on the diagonal.
Yep.
Gilmore says, yes, we say Katie cornered, but more like kitty corner. Pammy says, no, we say kitty corner in the US. And Julie says, I use kitty corner. I've never heard of kitty corner or Katie corner.
Well, to be fair, Kitty Katie sounds very similar, so I'm going to ask Lynn.
Let's ask our Edinburgh correspondent. Lynn, Kitty Katie cornered?
Neither, I'm afraid. On the wonk.
Yeah.
On the wonk, yeah, that's the usual one I use. On the wonk.
Yeah.
Big skew whiff, on the wonk.
Yeah. Lynn, it's lovely to have you back with us. For people who perhaps don't know, Lynn is here with us as our craft ambassador today. Are you enjoying the experience so far?
It's absolutely brilliant. It's brilliant. You're as crazy as ever, and it's lovely to hear a little bit of what goes on in the background to know that they're all a bit crazy as well.
That's why we're so crazy, you see, because you can hear now, can't you, what's going on? So. Now, the guys are telling me that you've got even more beautiful makes to show us. So can you show us some more cards? And you don't need to be nervous this time, because last time you were going, oh, Debbie's here, but then Debbie was wowed by your makes.
Absolutely stunned by your make. So let's get that out there.
Come on, share. Kind. So this one, pardon me, this one is using the HD sausages. I love them because you can blend them so well. I keep going to the wrong side. Because you can just blend them so well with a bit of water.
Yeah.
So that's with the HD sausages and the sparkle pens.
Beautiful. And that's from the Enchanted Dreams.
Are actually from, I think it's the Got It Good Today, the Violet Studios.
Oh, Violet Studios, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what these are. There's the different colours tucked underneath, the blue, green, pink.
Fantastic,
they're fabulous.
Lynn.
Stick them on a lot of things.
Yeah, these are brilliant.
And then these are the new interlace dies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that
Look what's there, look what's there.
What the,
Look, the Debbie Fisher.
Wax.
The Debbie Fisher wax. But yours is much nicer than the Debbie Fisher wax. Let me just tell you, yours is beautiful, Lynn. Absolutely gorgeous.
I forgot about that. But I'm actually thinking that's a bit plain at the moment. I'm trying to keep things a bit more simple. I feel I sometimes overdo cards.
I like that.
Throw everything at them.
That's beautiful. It is nice to do sometimes a clean and simple card.
Yeah, and then this one is another of the Masquerade Ball, but again, it's with my fabulous new bows that I adore. They go on everything.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And those gorgeous edgeables, those curved edgeables.
Oh, the edgeables are just, they're so easy and quick and make things. And one more, that's just, it's not from any particular collection. It's just that beautiful embossing folder with some flower forming frippery and a die.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
I don't think we ever asked Lynn at the top, but how long have you been crafting for? Because from what you're showing me, it looks like you've been crafting quite a while, because there's some amazing projects there, right?
Yeah, I mean, primary school, high school, art was my favourite subject. And my mum, really, about 25 years ago, she set up our first bit of kind of crafting space in the house. I'd say probably 25 years of proper crafting, adult crafting.
Yeah. Oh, well, listen, you are excellent at it, and it's been brilliant to have you with us.
And can I also say, fabulous nails. I noticed them. I noticed them. And I believe, is that a purple top I can see?
Yes.
I thought so. Purple top.
Thought I'd go corporate.
Of course, you have to do. Absolutely.
Ticking all the boxes here, Lynn. We're going to come back, I think, and have a final chat with you in just a bit if you're happy to stay around.
Yeah, of course.
Marvellous stuff. Listen, whilst we get ready to show you more, we're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets here. So if you have got stuff in your baskets, get to the checkout, particularly those craft countdown items. If they own your baskets and you haven't checked them out, we'll honour those purchases. So get those checked out now, and we'll come back for more in just a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. The spotlight new and innovative crafting products with tutorials and demonstrations. Our craft expert where happens every day.
Well.
But what's going on tonight? I thought we'd keep the gremlins out of the building, hadn't we?
Nope.
No?
They've decided they're going to come and do a takeover.
Right.
No, you're not.
Do you know what? Having said that, that particular bit of video has been a bit naughty over the last couple of days. So I don't know whether it needs, sorting out. But anyway, lots of love coming through for the lovely Lynn. Deborah just says, Linny, I love all of your cards. That is Deborah Barmforth. Wendy Frederick on Facebook says, beautiful cards, Linny. Mary Reno on YouTube says, your cards are gorgeous, Lynn. And there's comments upon comments coming through for Lynn, who no doubt will have a little look at those a little bit later on. Question coming from Jennifer. Some of the samples in the packaging have a blessing sentiment that looks like a die, but only the thanks is in the collection.
Is this in the
Autumn Blessings, yeah.
And it says what, sorry, Ben?
Some of the samples on the packaging have a blessing sentiment that looks like a die, but only the thanks is in the collection. Look at autumnal foliage.
I shall have a little peek through and I'll get back to you.
All right, thank you.
It's the stamp. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not stamp. No.
Okay, well, whilst you're having a little look, let me show everybody the Sharon Callis Flower Fairies. This collection is gorgeous, and again, I remember when we launched this, Sharon absolutely hitting this one out of the park once again, because you've got a combination of not only beautiful stamps and dies to be able to create the fairies, but then you've got the flowers, the quilling dies to be able to create the flowers, and the papers then to be able to go with them as well. So it's kind of like, again, everything's been taken care of as far as this collection is concerned, as I drop it all over the side here. But let me show you exactly what you're going to get in this bundle. It's the best deal that we've done it for, best price ever. And this is what you get. So first of all, you've got Jasmine. So all of these beautiful stamps within the collection. Do you know what I love most about this is if you want to create Jasmine as just like a ballet dancer, maybe you've got grandkids or children who love their ballet, then you could just have it like that. You don't always have to attach the fairy wings to go with this. So you've got plenty of scope and plenty of ability there to be able to do that. But look, all of these different elements to be able to decorate and build up your own fairy. You've then got all of the dies then to be able to cut out all of the images, and as I say, then you can then layer up and create depth and dimension to all of your makes as well. There's even little added elements of the stamps there with the flowers that you can build up. You've got the moon there, and I love that little embellishment there as well. And that is just Jasmine, one of the sets. You've then got Rose, same again here. You can build up your own flower fairy, add all of the additional elements. If you just want to have Rose as is, you can. You don't necessarily need to add her wings. If you just wanted to use her wings as a butterfly embellishment, again, you've got the ability to do that. There's so much scope with this collection because you've got so much choice and so many stamps within the set. So that is Rose. You've then got Aster as well, and same once again, build up your flower fairy, use all of the different elements, use them all, use a few, take them out of this collection and use them elsewhere. Again, you've got a gorgeous butterfly stamp there if you just wish. You've got floral elements that you can build up elsewhere away from this collection, but you know, used all together, look absolutely stunning. And then on top of all of that, not only do we give you all of the beautiful fairies, but we give you their flowers as well. So with each of the sets, you're going to get your quilling dies, and then you're also going to get the papers to go with them. So again, we've thought of everything here as far as making this a nice, easy concept for you. So you've got all of those beautiful papers in there. There's 30 in each set. And you've got all of those sort of ombres of colour, allowing you then to be able to create these beautiful flowers. And it's so simple to do, so easy with these quilling dies. Again, one of those things, a bit like the iris folding we were talking about earlier on. Everyone always says to me how difficult quilling can be, not with this system that Sharon's come up with. Once again, you're also going to get your Rose. Included with Rose, you'll get all of those beautiful papers to go with it. And then lastly in this bundle, which is an absolute steal again today at that price, you've got your Jasmine as well. Once again, that die, and then all of your papers in there too. It's the best price we've done this for. It was $119.91 when we launched it, $143.55. Everyone saves $35.98 or $43.07. Best price we've done it for, £67.14 or $80.38, and double points as well. We are going to have a look. Oh, by the way, don't forget the Monday Mega Deal as well. Check that out on the show page. Best Monday mega deal I think we've ever done. 7-piece card making selection, paper, card blanks, envelopes, ribbon stamps and dies. I'll show you again in more detail before the end of the show, but that's the price there. Check it out on the show page and we'll come back to it in just a few moments. But what about this Flower Fairies collection? Stunning.
Beautiful. It's absolutely glorious. Sharon is Not only one of the loveliest women you could
She
ever
is.
wish to meet, she's an absolute beauty inside and out, but she's also incredibly talented, and she thinks like a crafter because she is a crafter. She genuinely loves craft. It's been a passion of hers for a long time, and flowers are such a main part of what she does, that she does so well. And these have brought in that lovely flower fairy feel to it by combining both the fairy and the flowers together to create these beautiful collection, and it is simply stunning. There's a lot of pieces to this as well, and I want to show you because I want to do the aster. I love the aster, and the idea behind this is that you build up your layers. So you've got the image there, and I'll show you in a minute what I mean by that, because this might be the first time you've tuned in today and never seen these before. But then you've got all the flowers of the aster to build up a lovely gorgeous skirt there, or a dress. You could use 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layers, 4, 5, 6. The choice is yours. You've got the stamps to be able to do it with. You've got sentiments on there. You've got a beautiful fairy wings there. And each one of them have got their own die cut as well, so you're not even having to fussy cut, because she's thought about that incredible detail, as always, as you come to expect with our Sharon. And then as you've got the aster flower fairy, we've got the aster flower to go with it, to bring it up and bring it into its collection. So we're going to do a little bit of stamping first.
Okay.
I'm judging by the time, I don't think I'm going to have time to colour these in, but it's a good job I have already done a little bit of colouring. So you're simply going to pop on and you're going to build this up. So first things first, let's get her stamped. Let's get her covered over with a lot of ink over the top of her. These are beautiful stamp quality as well. I'm using my rocker blocks, Ben, but you can use any stamping platform. And again, I'm just going to go on, make sure I've got no ink on either side, and we're going to just stamp away using the rocker block. Rocker blocks are ready available on our website, and they are simply a case of having the rocking ability to be able to create a beautiful stamped image instantly. Look at that. One, heel to toe, done.
Perfect.
Literally, perfect, absolutely. How did you say? Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. I love that. Love that. Right, so I'm going to pop on a few of her little flower skirt then now. So let's get a flower skirt on. So again, you're going to build up the ink on top of the stamp. So again, it's, I think, really a choice of your own what stamping platform you use. But I'm just going to ink up all of that beautiful stamp. And we're going to put that at the side. And we're going to do exactly the same, heel to toe, like so. Perfect.
Lovely.
And you can see straight away, you could do a few more of these and you could really build up. I've just missed a touch there, but you could build up a lot of those floral if you wanted to. You've got a wings as well, so you're going to go in with a wings. So this is where you get a little bit creative. I think really this bit is down to you. What is it that you want to create? How many layers of the skirt do you want to create? I mean, I just love this collection. It's absolutely beautiful. It really is. And again, so easy to use and so creative, and some beautiful samples, which I hope I get to share with you before we finish. But again, I'm just going to roll that on there and again, lift off, and you've got that beautiful stamped image. Perfect. So you've got all of that detail, Ben, and then you're going to take your time doing a bit of spot of colouring in and things like that. But you've got the dies, so if I just show you what I mean, the die itself fits around each one of these pieces. It fits around absolutely beautifully. You don't have to do any die cutting. You simply run them across through your machine, and that applies to even down to her as well. So you've got all of those that you then just run through your machine. If I just move those off for a second and bring in the coloured images.
Yeah.
Like so, and play with your colours, and I'll share with you the colours that I've used. I've used fair skin for her body.
Yeah.
I've used pale pink for a bodice, and gold yellow, gold yellow brown. I think gold yellow. I think that one was my hair colour. I've used magenta for part of the skirt, and I've used the pale pink again. So we've got the pale pink part, and I've also used the purple blend. So you can see it's starting to build up. Can you see what happens when you introduce colour into this? And again, I've used the magenta and the pale pink with this one to create a beautiful fairies. I mean, look how gorgeous. And then this is when you have the fun bit, because you're going to start to build it up. So,
do you know what as well though? And I look at that and I said it a minute ago, like if you just wanted, for example, just to use the, like that, she could just be a little ballet dancer, stick a little skirt on.
Yeah.
You don't always have to make her into a fairy.
No.
And it's the same with the wings. Some of the fairies' wings look like little butterflies, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
So again,
and you could just put one on.
Yeah, well there you go, yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Or you could layer up two. and layer up two.
Two.
Or do a nice bigger skirt there.
Yeah.
It's entirely up to you. Or you could go in with the third, or you can build up. And that's where we're going to start. We're going to build them up. So I'm
Great.
going to line on first. I'm going to I'll put a bit of tape on. Foam pads are a good one to use for this, but I just think they've been designed so well. Oh, honestly, I bet Sharon had a field day when she made these because they are stunning. And again, foam pads or 3D cloud glue, I think the choice there again would be yours. I'll see if I've got, now then, someone nicked off my big pads. Let me have a little look. Yeah, I can get away with that one.
The quilling dyes are great in here as well, aren't they? Anne's just
Yeah.
saying, I did get some of the quilling flowers from this, and they're fun and easy to use
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely they are. And I'm going to, if I get a chance, I'll quickly do
Oh,
one
that'd be
for
great.
you.
Yeah.
Just to show you how easy they are to use, because a lot of people get put off by quilling. They don't need to be, because we've made it, I'm doing it again.
The royal we.
Royal we. Sharon and the team at office work together really hard to bring you something quite simple, but very, very stunning. And all I'm doing is I am layering up that beautiful skirt. Look how gorgeous that looks when you bring it up together. And of course then you can add wings to the back, or like you said, Ben, she could be a little ballerina if you wanted. But I'm going with the fairy theme. With it being a fairy, I'm going with the fairy theme. So I'm going to pop on a bit of glue at the back of the wings and attach them to the back of her so they sit beautifully. And again, just love these.
Stunning.
Absolutely adore them. And there you go. How gorgeous does she look? She's ready to get put on a card in a moment, so we'll just pop her to one side. But I'll bring in, and you've got the papers as well. Everything you need. Absolutely everything you need. And the lovely thing about these papers, can you see that colour tone?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. One of my favourites that I think she's done, and I just think you could use them obviously for your floral, but I just think, my God, well, why wouldn't you use these for something else as well? Because they're just fantastic. Run them through your machine, and I'll quickly show you how easy it is to put this together. So let's just pop that on. I'm going to have to use some more tape because I think my tape's ended with the low tack bit. So again, pop that on, other die, and run that through your machine, like so. And then I'll show you how well Sharon thinks things, like the crafter that she is, and also the very talented lady that she is, on how you can quill these together. So let's bring this out. And I think while we've got a bit of time, you don't mind me doing this,
We got a bit of time to do this. It's good to see.
And it is. And again, you can shape these as well. But can you see how Sharon's designed it? If I just move those out of the way, you've got petals on both sides, but can you see how they're offset? So down, a bit further up, like they're offset with each other. They've got a perforated line down the middle. They've got the centre part, so you're not even having to put any stamens in or anything like that, because it's all there for you. You can just have a little bit of fun shaping them, adding things like your inks onto the end, so you could actually distress the edges of these. But simple cases, I'm just going to put it together. I would have obviously at home, and if I was here, I would be shaping these. And it's very easy to shape. In fact, do you know what? It's that easy. I'm going to show you in a minute. Just bear with me. So I'm going to fold in where that perforated line is, like so. And this, you'll need a quilling tool for this, or you could, if you wanted, use things like, do you know, a little cocktail stick?
Oh, yeah.
Things like that if you wanted, if you don't have a quilling tool to hand. Or you simply can do it with your finger as well. So you could do it with your finger too if you wanted to. But I'm going to show you how you put it together. I've already got one stuck together, but I want to show you how easy this is to do. So again, popping that on. Now can you see that because she's offset those petals, it gives you a fuller flower. And again, very cleverly designed.
Oh, hello.
Oopsie daisy. Oops. You'll excuse me, or I bet John's like thinking, what was that noise?
Well, he didn't come running, did he?
No, he didn't come running.
No, he
I could have
didn't.
fallen on the floor,
Anything?
fainted.
No.
Never came to my rescue.
He knows that I'm in here and I would run to your rescue, Debbie. You see, that's what it is. He's like, TV hubby, are we there?
Oh, bless. Now you can shape them, Ben. So you simply shape them. You could shape them in the flatter form, or you could just take it like this and shape each one. And again, they've been designed so that they work so beautifully together. And I'll do both sides. Normally I would do this spread out, like spread out both together, but I'm just going in for speed at this point. But again, this is the attention to detail that you can do when you've got more time at home. Choice of glue, wet glue, red liner tape. We do a very thin red liner tape here at Crafters Companion. We also do quilling tools that you'll be able to find online, but again, I'm just starting.
What are you using there, tweezers or a poker tool?
This is an actual quilling tool.
That is an actual quilling tool?
Yeah, an actual quilling tool. And all you're going to do is, do you know the straight edge of your paper?
Yeah.
You're going to simply roll that up. And again, like I said, you could be doing this with your fingers. If you've got, I mean, I won't be able to do it in a month for Sundays with my fingers because of these silly nails. But I say silly nails, I love my nails, I'm not going to lie. But you could do that. And of course, you would glue it together. But then when you've got it, you just simply...
Brilliant.
Don't do what I've just done.
Nope.
Knocked one of the petals off. But there you go. That is how easy it is to do. And you've even got inside in the centre your beautiful stamen as well. So it's a lot easier than what you actually think. And of course, when it is glued together, where is the one that I did earlier? Let me see if I can find it. Got a little bit of a mess going off here. I'm going to have a few minutes to tidy up in a moment.
Oh, I'll give you time.
Whew, I've just been a little bit on the messy side, Ben.
It's not like you.
I know, it's not like me. But there's me one that's stuck together, ready to go on to my card. So let's bring in card base. I've got myself some white stamping cards. I've just been using some of me crafty stash. Come on, Ben, do you think you know this one?
What, you talking about the papers?
Papers, yeah, because I've actually, I've used, can you see what I've done here with this? Do you know our nesting dies that we have?
Yeah.
I wanted to be frugal with my nesting die that's going to sit on the
see.
top. So I did it, because obviously you don't see that bit. I'm trying to think of my colour palette from my paper.
What is that paper pad? That is a question. It will come to me in a second. I'm sure it will come to me in just a few moments' time.
Do you know, I've completely forgot. I'm going to be totally honest. I have completely forgot which pad I got this from.
I'm sure it will come to me in a few moments.
I did this demo a couple of weeks ago and had it in me ready for the show. And I can't remember. And I've been ever so good just lately, writing things down so I know exactly where I've got my paper pads from. But I've completely forgot.
It'll be with me in just a second, Debbie. Just it will definitely come to me.
Are you cheating again, Ben?
No, I'm just trying to think. It will. What is that? What is that paper pad? It will be any second now. It will just.
Well, I was thinking Year of Crafts, but then I thought, no, my Year of Crafts didn't go in a 12 by 12. So, and I have been using a lot of Year of Crafts papers at the moment. So, where's Christina Mahoney when you need her? She'll know.
No, it will come to me in a second. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Any second now, I'm sure it will just, it will come to me. Hannah Hicks just says, my quilled flowers never look right. So is there any tips, Debbie, that you could throw maybe Hannah's way for just getting the quilled flowers?
The shaping part first. I mean, when you do the shaping, you could shape them. But I think it's just the case of, do you know when they talked about keeping it on that straight edge? That's a really good way to describe how you would get it into that shape by just using the straight edge of the paper to create that perfect flower. If you've got them shaped, right, all your petals shaped, it helps when you pop it together as well. So I would just say, have a little play first. Don't get too stressed about it, honestly. Don't get too stressed about it. Just have a little play and, you know, take your time with them. But get that piece right and this bit will fall into place perfectly.
Yeah.
So I would just say practice, and practice does make perfect. Ben, I'm not going to lie, it takes a while to get the hang of it. Well, I'm saying it takes a while. To be fair, we've made it quite simple, but if you're having a few issues with it, then I would just say have a little practice with it.
Yes.
And get this little bit right, and then this bit will come beautifully together. Now I'm going to pop on my gorgeous flower fairy like so. She's going to sit there. I've actually cut myself some of the leaves from that collection as well, from the aster. So the leaves are there ready to go on as well. So I'm going to have these in the background. So let's just pop these together. I'm going to use 3D glue. Let me find my 3D. There it is.
Carol Ann says, whenever Debbie says glue, all I can think of is chunky glue.
I know, I have to stop myself. Did you notice I paused?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say chunky.
That's all I ever say now.
I know, I'm so sorry. But it's the 3D collage.
Chunky glue.
Chunky glue.
Yeah.
Debbie's glue. Debbie's glue of choice. I love
glue.
chunky glue. Love a bit of chunk. George's chunky sausages, what I were after earlier. I literally want. No, it is tea. Because if you'd had seen it and the smell. Come on. Come here. Just explain myself. Let me just explain myself. He always offers me as well every single time I see him, because I said to him, George, what have you got? I make a beeline for him between Georgina and George. I make a beeline for what they're eating. Not that I'm greedy or like that, but they always have something beautiful. And George had the most amazing big chunky sausages today, didn't he? Did you see? Oh,
he had big sausages, yeah.
He genuinely, stop it, you little devil. But I really wanted to grab hold of it.
Debbie, please just stop talking now. Oh my goodness.
But honestly, did you just look delicious? That's why. Going worse. I was going to say, I didn't have a bite either. I didn't even have a nibble. Honestly,
oh
but
my God.
honestly. Do you know what you're going to do for me next time, George? You're going to make me a little packed dish up, aren't you? That's what you're going to do. And slice them up for me. Are you all right there, Ben? You all right?
Bring her a spare sausage next time, George,
yeah,
so she could have a nibble.
They smelt amazing, though, and they look delicious. Even Georgina said they look delicious. So, yeah, she's got...
Georgina's just gone, no, I didn't.
She had a pasta bake, didn't she? Honestly, I genuinely.
In all fairness,
I don't even know what we're talking about now. It's gone right off
in all
where I was
fairness, to
going.
drag this back, George does bring in some. He does bring in some nice teas.
He brings in some amazing food.
Yeah.
And this time, usually it's his other half that makes it for him. And I keep saying she makes some amazing stuff. But today we're right proud of his sausage, weren't in his mash, because he made it himself. He'd done it all himself. Oh no, bless him.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Can we stop talking about sausages, please? All I can hear is you guys now going, sausages. I'm just going to quickly answer a question which is coming to me being very serious.
You can ask anything you
want. No, I'm going to answer this one as well.
Can you answer it?
Well, because Pandacraft says, Ben, how did you fix your card with Jan on the craft along? I was showing my mates and my mum today and I pulled it apart. Well, here's the thing. As a lot of you know, I mismeasured mine. So after the show, Pandacross, what you need to do is, if you look at me answering a crafty question, turn it over, and if you get your pokey tool into the bit where the red liner tape was, you can like manipulate it and just open it up. It will look a little bit scruffy, but it doesn't matter because it will stick back down again. So that's what we did. Got the pokey tool under the red liner tape, opened it up, then you can reposition the little plastic bit that was like the pulley. You can reposition that, re-stick it, and then stick it all back down again. That's what we did. That's how I fixed mine. But then I re-broke mine after showing it to Jake, probably like you did. So it didn't work. Opened it up, fixed it, and then broke it, and I didn't fix it again after that. So, but hopefully that's helpful. Is it the celebration paper?
You what, look?
Is that from the celebration paper? You feel?
I'm just having a bit of a moment.
You're still thinking about George's sausages?
It's gone a bit warm in here. The celebration paper, yes.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yes. How did you get that, Ben?
Huh? It just came to me. I told you it would just come to me.
You've got some helping hands in your ear, haven't you? You've got some You have, haven't you?
I haven't.
I
it just came to me.
I saw you. Someone was helping you. It was that gorgeous George of the joystick again, wasn't it?
He don't know.
He's been doing a bit of Googling, hasn't he?
He don't know. Of course not. He's too busy thinking about his sausages. It was Pammy. Thank you, Pammy, for that.
Do you know, I don't even know why we got onto the word sausages, because we weren't talking about sausage. We were talking about chunky glue is what we were talking about.
And then you said George's chunky sausage.
Because it was delicious.
Yes.
It was delicious.
There.
Smelled amazing, looked amazing, and I can't wait to sample it the next time because he's going to make me some. Right, there we go. Oh, and as if by magic, we've finished our gorgeous flower fairy, our lovely Aster. So again, really gorgeous collection. Sharon works so well. I'd love to be in Sharon's mind because she works the most amazing creations, and these are no exception, at their best ever price for everything. I just think it's sensational.
Oh, sorry, I'm bending down now when you wanted to come back to me, but here we go. All of these goodies basically is what you're going to receive. So you've got all of the papers to go with all of the quilling dies to be able to create the flowers, to go with all of those beautiful stamps and dies to be able to create all of your fairies. I just think it's a stunning collection. It's a beautiful, beautiful set from Sharon Callis. She always knocks it out of the park, and this time around you're getting this stunning collection at an unbelievable deal. Best price we've ever done it for. If you want to grab it tonight, £67.14 or $80.38. Double points as well, don't forget, because it is our Week of Wonder, where you're going to get brand new launches each and every day. You can soundbite it if you like. You can probably record me, George, can't you, saying that, and you can use it through the week. Yeah. I'm going over there just to let you know, because we're going to say a final little chat with Lynn. So I'll run over that way. Susie, our social media superstar, is laughing so much she can't even pass on any comments. She said, "I don't know what she's laughing about." Oh, I've got a question for you just before we go to Lynn.
Go on then.
Rebecca says, question to Debbie.
Yep.
How long does chunky glue take to dry, and how do you load the syringe without, oh, here we go. Ooh. How do you load it without making a mess? Have we got time to do that?
Do you know, if I can get hold of Jake and John, I'll get one and I'll show you, because it's so easy. But to dry, the drying process with chunky glue, I've given it a new name, it's roughly about an hour or two. You wouldn't be able to send it straight in the post either, because it's still quite pliable after. You need a good few hours to let it proper dry, solid, rock hard solid. Yeah. But if I get time, I'll show you how to load up the glue into the syringe, because it's a lot easier than it looks.
Kathy says, have you guys been sampling the Baileys again? Well, I haven't. It's not me this time.
Sampling.
What?
Because it sounds wrong. What can I say?
Let's go over to someone who's probably a little bit more sensible than with...
And a lot more professional.
She's shaking her head. Lynn is our guest today on Monday Bakers. I'm just hoping after all of the chit-chat and all of the shenanigans today that you're going to come back and join us on the show. I hope we haven't put you off, Lynn.
I will definitely come back, but I am also the one that started the Baileys conversation a couple of days ago.
Girl after my own heart. Love it. Love a good Baileys. I love a good Baileys. There's a time and a place though, and I definitely don't drink it while I'm on air. Yeah. Just saying.
Well, no, neither do I, but I think I'll have a nice big Baileys once I'm finished on here. Just to celebrate.
I'll be there in spirit.
I think you're going to need to. I know we're going to have a look at a few more projects, but one thing I just want to ask you as well, and it's evident for me because I'm seeing all the comments coming through. Have you made sort of lots of crafty friends through watching us here on Crafters TV and through Crafters Companion? Because there's so many lovely comments coming in for you, Lynn, tonight, and it seems to me like people feel like they know you.
Honestly, I hate to use the term because it's used so often, but I truly have a crafting family thanks to CTV. Aww. Well, the whole of Crafters Companion. They're just such a wonderful bunch of people, so supportive, and not just, art cards are beautiful, whatever, but personal lives, everything. Truly, Crafters Companion have created such an amazing community of fabulous people. Honestly, every day, all day, every day, the love and support that people give one another is amazing, and I'm so lucky to be involved in that. They're such a fabulous group.
Oh, it's so lovely to hear that, and it's true, isn't it? Do you know what? Whenever I sort of look through our socials, you look on like the I'm a Crafters Companion page, there's always love, there's always kindness, and I think even for like newbies as well, I think people who are new to it don't worry about like putting up a picture and showing a picture of a maker or card, because they know that everyone's always going to show like love and kindness and encouragement, aren't they?
Yeah, everybody's so welcoming.
Yeah,
and encouraging.
Yeah, exactly.
People put things up saying, do I need to add more to this? Should I do that? And nobody ever has anything negative to say. It's a really, really positive place to live your life.
Yeah, and I love it as well, because obviously we try and answer as many questions as we can in the show, but sometimes it's so super busy. But I know that, more than 9 times out of 10, if we don't answer a question, it gets left there on the socials. One of you guys will jump in and answer it for somebody else, won't you?
Yeah, and there's always people online, no matter what time of the day it is, because obviously you guys are international. It's lovely to wake up in the morning and everybody in the US has had their say on stuff. Honestly, it's wonderful. What you've done is Truly fantastic.
Feeling all warm and fuzzy inside.
I feel all warm and fuzzy too, because it genuinely is. That's why I put my post up this morning, because I just thought, just to say, we do appreciate everybody on there, and I wish I had the time to comment on all those posts, because I see some wonderful makes. So yeah, it's really nice and it's lovely. It finally, because we see your name such a lot, Lynn, it literally is lovely for you to have joined us tonight. I genuinely mean that, and I hope we haven't put you off. I hope that you will definitely come back and join us again. And I hope as well it gives inspiration for those people that sometimes do sit in the background and don't comment. They're watching, but they don't comment, that we're not scary, we don't bite. We are a really nice bunch here. We're a lovely, it's a lovely family here as well as there. It's a lovely family feel. We're all part of the same community. So it is lovely that you've joined us. And I'm hoping that those people that are watching will probably think, I could do that. I could do that.
Yes, do it. Absolutely do it. It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you for having me.
Well, Lynn, thank you so much, and for joining us. This is why I say you should always jump in on Monday Makers. For joining us as a craft ambassador, we will be sending you out some vouchers to spend with us.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes. So, Lynn, as I say, it's been lovely to have you here with us. We will hopefully see you maybe on Craft Factor, maybe on a Craft Along, something along.
Well, I am booked on for Craft Factor in January.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I hope I'm here. I hope it's
yes,
me.
I'll definitely try and get on some craft alongs before that.
Yeah. Well, we will certainly look forward to welcoming you here in January. We've had an absolute ball, and please check the comments, because there is a lot of love coming in for you tonight, Lynn. It's been an absolute pleasure, an absolute ball. We've loved seeing all of your projects. Love to you and yours, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you, Lynn.
Lovely. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
How amazing was Lynn?
Lovely.
I love her.
Lovely. Love her to bits. Love her to bits.
Loads of love coming in. Beth saying we love Lynn. We love our Lynny, says Karen. We love you, Lynny, says Teresa. Lena says you are so sweet. Awesome, Lynny, says Hannah. And Pammy saying so sweet, Lynn. The crafty community here is the absolute best. A lifesaver, 100%. We are going to have a quick look at the demo of the show, if you're happy. I'm going to go that way.
All right, I better go and get them.
Where are they?
Over there.
Oh.
I'll grab them.
Are you sure?
Fine. I'll grab them.
All right, this isn't going to be great TV, because we're both... I'll stay here for a second. There you go. Right. Line them up then, Debbie.
Well, there's not that many to choose from, because we have had a great time. Shall we do number one?
Yeah.
Number one, the word edibles. Number two was the beautiful Autumn Blessings. So that's number two. Then we've got number three, which is where we just finished, and I've just added a couple of little gems on there. So number three, there you go. 1, 2, or 3. You've got about 2 minutes to get your votes in, I would say. Get your votes in on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you're watching, and we'll find out the winner, and then we'll do the demo of the day. I just must quickly remind you, we've only got, less than 10 minutes remaining of our Monday Maker Deal. Deal, which is our 7-piece card making selection. You've got papers in here, you've got card blanks in here as well. And it's just an amazing bundle, seriously. The best way to show you this is it's £82 or $102 worth. You're saving $58.93 or $72.65. Look at the platinum price. The deal is right there in your vellum pad, because that vellum pad on its own worth $24.95 or $29.95. So basically, by paying the £24 or $30, you've already got your money's worth right there. And that is one heck of a beautiful, beautiful vellum pad. Love the fact that you've got the block colours in there as well. But that is the value for the amount that you're paying, if you like. But look at what else we're going to give you on top of that. This is only valid for the next 24 hours as well. We're going to give you 2 50-piece sets of your card blanks. You've got the 5x7s, all right, with a mixture of colours. You've got your 4x6s as well, 50 of each. So that is 100 card blanks and envelopes included in this bundle as well. Value for money is phenomenal. But we are not done, because we're also going to give you this stunning ornate lace die set from the Garden Party collection. That's beautiful, and all of a sudden the value for money is adding up right here. But we are not done, because you're also going to get your organza ribbon included as well. 3 absolutely beautiful
colours included in this bundle. But that is not all, because we're also throwing in from the Garden Party collection your Happy Summertime set. This is beautiful because you've got all of these wonderful sentiments to create your little invites with. You've got party, celebrate, summer, invited. You've got your to and from, RSVP. You've got all your numbers and your ordinals included as well. And if you're looking at that and thinking that deal is wacky bonkers, off the chart, amazing, we're not finished, because we're throwing in the Time for Tea stamp and die set as well from the Garden Party collection. That is a take it or leave it deal tonight, because I tell you what, value for money is the best Monday mega deal I have done in absolutely ages. £19.20 or $24 for all of that represents huge value for money. 70% saving. Double points as well as part of our Week of Wonders, but you're not going to have that for long. 24-hour deal. If you don't get it now, you'll be kicking yourself. Very quickly, before we reveal the demo of the show, the Autumn Blessings collection. Quick overview of this for you. Wow, I mean, a 70-piece set with 96 sheets of paper in there as well. There's tons, really. You've got your 12 by 12 paper pad. You've got your 24 sheets of luxury mixed cardstock. You've got your 6 by 6 paper pad. You've got your beautiful stamps, dies, stencils in there. I mean, there's just so much. I haven't got time to tell you about it all, but hopefully you've had a quick look at our website. You've seen just some of the demos that Debbie's shown you from this collection tonight, and you can pick it up again for an amazing saving of $75.99 platinum, $88.76 if you're shopping with us in the US. It is the half price shipping deal on this one as well. Before we do a quick demo, should we do the demo of the day?
Yes.
And then we'll do the demo of the show, then we'll do the demo of the day. The demo of the show is 3.
Oh, my flower fairy.
Yes.
Oh, I'm really chuffed because I love her. I absolutely love her. She's beautiful.
So, let's quickly get the demo of the day. Votes going then. So, number 1 is Michelle's beautiful card that she made with our iris folding collection on Wake Up Call this morning. That beautiful flower. That is Michelle's number 1 if you'd like to vote for that card. Number 2 is the winner of our launch day a little bit earlier on with Debbie creating this beautiful champagne bottle again with the iris folding collection. And number 3 is the card that you've just voted for, the beautiful Flower Fairies card. Which is your favourite? 1, 2 or 3? You've got 3 minutes to get your vote in on that. And we're going to squeeze in one final quick technique, I think.
Oh, absolutely, because I'm going to show you how easy it is to create with this Autumn Blessings. And I'm going to use the Scattered Leaves, which is a stencil. So this is a stencil that literally I am going to stencil through with some inks, but you could use things like embossing this, and you could emboss too. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to stick with that colour theme, truth be told, because they're the first things that were really near me. So I'm going to literally take these on and simply run around, and this gorgeous colour theme again of those gorgeous inks. And I want to show you how easy it is to achieve a quick card. So when we talk about batch making with the others, this is super fast. So again, I'm going to go in with orange, I'm going in with Chinese red, and I'm going in with that beautiful, almost gold colour of the honey pot as well. But again, just to show you, and you could do this. My plan was I was going to use the the opaque, because that's what I was going to use and do a clear embossing. But that's exactly what you can do with them if you want to do that. And then you can add your clear embossing, heat set it, and you've got yourself a beautiful, gorgeous enamelled background. So, of course, that's exactly what you could do too, but because time has simply run away with us, I'm going with the quickest technique, which is the water reactive inks, through the stencil, and you're creating instantly beautiful background.
Blimey, that was quick.
Talk about quick. So I did say it was super easy. Don't waste your ink. Take that onto another spare piece of cardstock. Rub with your fingers or rub with a damp cloth, and you'll get another different technique to it. But again, don't waste a single thing. And then all I'm going to do is chop it in half and line it up and pop it on with the beautiful paper that comes in that pack. And that is all I've done, and it's literally just chopped it up a little bit into it. Oh, which way around with it? There we go, that's a better way. And then take a card blank. You're going to pop those 2 pieces on there, and again, quick, easy. Doesn't take long to get this put together. And I've gone with a card size of just over 5x7 to fit these panels on, because that is a 5x7 embossing folder. And simply line those up side by side. And again, look how gorgeous that's already looking. I'm taking some of a little, I would say some of the paper, some of that cardstock. It's got that lovely pearlescent finish to it. That's going to sit across the middle, like so. And again, quick, easy, quick and simple, beautiful sentiments in this collection. Thanksgiving is not the time of year, but an attitude of the heart.
Oh,
How gorgeous
that.
is that? It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And then all I'm going to do is, I've got myself some of the leaves again. I've cut out those, do you know, those, well, we'll call them outline. That's what we'll call them. But I'm going to simply place them on and then attach my sentiment underneath. Let's pull that out a little bit. Like so. And apart from adding a few little gems on, a very quick, a very easy card, literally, that you can create. Batch making again, where you can, you know, make things very, very quick and easy. But how easy was that to put together?
That was like a 3-minute wonder, that.
Absolutely. I know it's having a wobble, but I'm going to stick that down if I hold it in place. There you go.
We've got a winner for the demo of the day.
All right, yep.
What do you reckon?
One of the iris foldings, I'm going to say. But I'm not sure, because I love the iris folding. I've told you how passionate I was about that. Love doing that launch, but I ain't sure.
Well, I would have gone for one of the iris foldings.
Has the flower got it?
Demo of the day is number 3.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, the flower
shocked.
fairy.
I am super shocked.
Yeah.
But I'm not, because it's not shocking to understand why. They're absolutely beautiful. Best ever price, best ever deal. And again, you can create some really, really stunning cards with them.
Oh, wow. Well, that will go up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame. And I'll be back on Saturday and Sunday, actually. So we'll be doing that in the demo of the week. Of course, so many more demos and inspiration and tips and hints to show you before then. Our Week of Wonders continues right throughout until Friday, where you're going to see launches every day. And, of course, double points as well. What a brilliant show. Must say a big thank you to the lovely Lynn Jones from Edinburgh. She was awesome as our craft ambassador today. Love, love, love Lynn. Big thank you as well to everybody on the show tonight. Our Susie, who's been awesome on the socials, to John, to Jake, George Squared in the gallery, and of course to my lovely TV wife as well. When are you back, Mrs?
So I'm heading down to Peterborough tomorrow for a few days. I'm back here Friday. So excited. Got a nice, exciting launch lined up on Friday as well. And Saturday, you've got me 2 days as well.
Ooh. Well, I will see you Saturday, because that's my next day back. Got a few days off now. If you follow me on my Facebook page, head over there in about half an hour or so. I'll get my weekly wrap-up up, which is hilarious this week. She features in it loads. Have a brilliant rest of your Monday. Check out your baskets. Bye for now.